What do we have today? We got EWU body cam we haven't seen in a minute. EWU body cams. Caregiver realizes cop found dead client wrapped in plastic. This is some shit you gotta throw the headphones on for. What? You realized what? What? Let's see how long it's gonna take to connect. Auto connect. Nah, it was about to connect to my damn phone. Alright. Caregiver realizes cop found dead client wrapped in plastic.
Abuse. Yeah. Too much of it.
When police respond to a brutal stabbing, they find a disabled veteran clinging to life and a woman whose account of this bloodbath may not be the whole truth.
She is diabolical. You have no freaking clue.
On March 8, 2026, Charlotte County Sheriff's Office deputies are dispatched to a home in Punta Gorda, Florida, after a
Bitch goom to Florida.
woman
A frantic woman
calls 911.
911, what is the address of the emergency?
Okay, before we even really get into this, what is the point of calling the cops if you've done a murder? Like, what do you think turning yourself in gonna make them go less easier on you? No, you are a fucking threat. Why are you calling the cops expecting lenience for your case? You just killed somebody in cold blood. You're a fucking freak. You're a nutcase on the loose.
Yes, I came out to check on
Don't
my neighbor,
think
and
some
he's
shit's
dead.
happening. Okay, it's
His
not
truck's
her
gone.
calling.
There's blood everywhere. He was covered with plastic.
You said he was covered in plastic?
Yes.
Okay, now does it look like there was any sort of injury?
I don't know.
Probably
yes, he bled to death.
Okay, but I'm saying, does it look like there were any injuries? Were there any weapons around?
I don't know, honey.
Okay, that's okay. You're doing a great job. I'm just trying to help for our deputies here, okay? Now,
Well,
does he live here alone?
He had a roommate.
And the roommate is not there, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Can you do
we
me a
don't
huge
know.
favor and step out front to make contact with the deputies?
Yes.
When a deputy arrives at the scene, he rushes to the back of the home and discovers an unresponsive elderly.
Could you even predict how you would act in a situation like this? Like, you come home and you see someone dead. Like, dog, that would, oh my God. Like, you couldn't even, bro, like, what's happening right now? Shit wouldn't even feel real. I'd be like, yo, what? What's happening? Just send the cops, please, something. And especially if it's blood everywhere. There's nothing you can really do
Man
besides
lying next
just
to a wheelchair in a pool of blood with a severe laceration to his arm.
So she slit his wrist? She slit his wrist and left him there?
Yeah.
The temperature of the body tells deputies they're dealing with a very recent attack. Believing there may still be a chance to save him,
And see,
they
cops
begin
just gotta live
CPR.
with this shit, bro.
Got rigor or anything like that?
No, he's still warm.
Despite their efforts, he cannot be revived.
Stop compression.
I mean, the blood around them is coagulated, but it's still wet at least.
There's the whole wheelchair is covered in blood.
So is that one over there. There's one over there that's covered in blood too, and the blood goes from all the way over there.
The spin circle's right here.
When a deputy speaks with the woman who called 911, she identifies the victim as 76-year-old Paul Dwayne Bradley, a disabled military veteran who relies on multiple caregivers for daily assistance.
One, his truck's missing.
Yeah.
It's not here. Two, he was covered in plastic.
Okay.
The sheathing was over him.
Plastic sheathing was?
Yep,
Okay.
I pulled it back to make sure it was him. Because
Okay.
I seen his foot, but I had to make sure it was him.
Okay.
And that's
Okay.
all I touched, and I called him.
As deputies process the scene, a visibly shaken friend of Paul's approaches with information that immediately begins to point investigators toward a potential suspect.
Just stay back there for now, because this is an active crime scene, okay? Okay. With what?
I don't know who's the lady that's living with him. She just moved in, and he came over the other day and told me she was schizophrenic, and he wanted to get her out of the house.
Yeah, because see, that's what we was supposed to be here at 7 to help him make sure she goes.
You too?
Yeah.
Okay.
The deputy learns that earlier that morning, Paul had fired a live-in caregiver who had recently moved into the home. When she refused to leave, he called authorities for assistance.
So, this caretaker, is she
all within 9 hours, yo.
someone you hired, or is it a friend? Or
I was going to hire her,
yeah.
and I'd try her out for a month, you know.
Okay.
But then I thought, after 3 days, I knew she wasn't going to be no good.
What is she doing? So I get that she's not like really taking care of you, but what else is she doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. She's just doing nothing.
She makes me good meals, don't get me wrong. But that's all she does.
So she's just cooking for you. That's all she's doing.
She don't change my diaper. We can't make jokes like this. Nigga, fuck, I'ma make... She don't change my diaper. She don't get the balls when I tell her to. She don't lift up the sack. She wipe me front to back. Or back to front. She wipe me back to front, get shit all over my dangly old man German Shepherd nuts. Rest in peace, him, bro. And this is all within 9 hours. Cause of schizo. Go back to previous things that I've said about people like this. Put them on a fucking island and let them fight to the death. That's literally all it is. We have all these prisons. What do people sit on death row for? If you're waiting to kill them, why not just have a Call of Duty style team deathmatch battle royale? Like, what are we talking about? They're going to die regardless. Give them the deaths they deserve.
She's just worthless.
She's in there right now?
Make it a fucking TV show. Kill them.
So you want her out of here today? We can do that. Do you just want her to get going, or do you want her like formally trespassed?
No, if she refuses to go.
If she refuses to go, then yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
Don't you know?
I'm gonna go talk to her now.
The deputy spoke to Paul's caregiver, 48-year-old Shannon Rose Giblin. She denied neglecting his care and said there was another reason Paul wanted her out of the house.
I'm going to tell you the truth, sir.
Okay.
And the girl that got me this job knows this too. You can talk to her about it. He is mad at me because I didn't give him sexual pleasure. Do you see? Have you ever had?
Yeah, I've heard of this kind of thing.
She told the deputy Paul had repeatedly made unwanted sexual advances, including...
Nigga, he's how old? 76? You think that motherfucker's still getting up? I don't believe it, gang. No Blue Chew, no Viagra, no Cialis is helping 76-year-old dick stand up to the point of where you can jack that motherfucker and he gon' nut. Ain't nothing happening. Nothing happening. You wanna play with shrivelly old man dick? Bitch, come again. Lying at her.
One incident where he allegedly put his hands on her.
When we go run errands, of course I drive, and I help him out of his buggy into the truck, and I step on a seatbelt for him. You know, just was sweet. And so I'm leaning over, snapping.
That's your job.
And he grabs the back of my head. He puts his hand on the back of my head, and he moves my head towards his crotch, and he goes, groans.
With Shannon's serious allegations, the deputy was now facing a much more complicated situation.
I want to go back in and talk to him again about that.
He's going to deny it.
Yeah, probably. But the problem here, Shannon, is that he wants you gone. And so if he tells me
not
that
even
he
that,
wants...
if that happens, let's say you're being a caregiver to somebody. Hey, man, there's other people who need care at the end of the day. If you're getting sexually harassed by a 76-year-old man, you can't leave? What are you there for? You can't leave? What are we talking?
Gone, then that is my job to do that.
So you want me to leave right now?
Talking about this is the only job I can get.
Figure out with him.
That's impossible. I have no car. I've got
You've got no car, but you've got animals. Priorities all fucked up. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro.
This man is a pervert.
Listen, I'm not saying I don't believe you at all, okay? So I'm gonna go talk to him. I've heard this story a few times, okay? So let me go talk to him and then we'll figure out what's going on next, okay?
But
Paul denied the allegations and remained firm that he wanted her out of the house immediately.
So what you should do is go ahead and get out of here. I know you don't have a car, but I would go ahead and get your things together. I would contact a friend. I don't know your money situation. But
I have like $30.
if I leave, isn't a big question. Is there going to be a huge fight here? Is there going to be a fist fight?
No, nigga, you need to stay here and make sure she get her shit out.
Felony. Put your hands on
I was going to say, exactly.
I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hours later, Paul's body is found in the very spot where Shannon had spoken with the deputy. As the investigation continues, a review of security footage from a neighboring residence reveals Paul's 2024 Toyota Tacoma leaving the property around 4:30 p.m.
Can you do a felony bolo for this guy's truck? I need to know where it is as soon as possible, and I need it stopped.
3 hours after Paul's body is discovered, the vehicle is located at a McDonald's in Sarasota County, 53 miles north of the crime scene, and Shannon is inside.
Step out of the vehicle with your hands
trying to
up.
get up.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. Turn
same
around.
outfit and everything.
Walk backwards to me.
9 hours later.
No, don't
9 hours later, same fit and everything.
reach. Walk backwards with your hands in the air. Do not reach. Walk backwards to me now. You got hands?
Got hands. Drop down your knees.
Get on your knees. Keep your hands on your head.
Hands on your head.
Is there anyone else?
Nigga, fuck that. Treat her like how you gotta treat everybody else, man. I'm tired of these cops taking it easy on women, nigga. She's a killer, nigga. Get her out of here, bro. Hands behind your. That's what they be doing to everybody else. They'll be a nigga, bro. I'm putting my hands behind. Do it to these women, bro. Equal rights, gang. I don't give a fuck. She killed an old man. Treat her how you would treat a skinhead.
Vehicle.
Treat her how you treat somebody like that, bro.
After
Slam her against the
Sarasota County
fucking concrete.
deputies detain
Don't
Shannon,
give a fuck if
she
she ain't no
begins
threat.
making disturbing claims about what happened to her.
Why are you guys being so mean to me when I was just abused?
Okay.
And almost murdered by a guy.
I don't know anything about anything.
I'm gonna stand you up.
Okay, let's stand up.
I was almost just look at
Right.
my body.
Shannon is transported to the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office,
Almost
where she
murdered,
says
right.
she was constantly harassed and abused by Paul. But detectives will soon get a surprising phone call that raises questions about her story.
Paul's a very evil man. I believe it was the second night I was there. I was saying goodnight to him, and he reaches back and he starts doing this on my upper leg, and he starts reaching over towards my crotch. And I was like, all right, well, good night. I mean, I had just gotten there.
Shannon describes another incident she says crossed a line, leaving her feeling devastated.
He told me that he loves to spoon. He's like, if we're ever spooning and you feel the little guy down there misbehave, you can just skedaddle. So I went to my room.
Yo, dog, I'm pretty sure I just took. I'll be right back, yo.
Down in bed. And disbelief and just start crying. And he literally wants me there for sex.
She goes on to describe a history of childhood trauma, suggesting Paul's alleged behavior triggered painful memories from her past.
Nobody understands that there's sick men out there.
What are we talking
Okay,
about?
I was freaking by my own father. I was when I was 14 by a. He took my virginity. Okay, I've been almost murdered by a guy choking in front of my 3-year-old daughter. Okay.
Detectives shift their focus to what happened after the deputy told her to leave Paul's home.
No, like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel for you if that shit really did happen, but at the same time, gang, we're not here for that. You just killed an old ass man, and if that was really the case of him really trying to put that Peter Weeder on you when you are why are you in the same bed as him, anyways? There's a couch. Sleep on the couch if you're his caregiver. What type of caregiver sleeps in the same bed with the old boy? Little guy down there misbehaved. Don't be scared to just give an old tug and twist. What are we talking about, bro? Like, I get this shit happens, but at the same time, yo, bro, we not here for this sad sob story, gang. What happened when the deputy left? He said there ain't gonna be no huge fight, is there? What happened? That's all we want to know.
It looks like you were put in a very tough spot.
All we want to know.
I mean, I see you're scratched up and have some injuries. Did
I just
you
want to
get
know.
violent after law enforcement left? Yes.
Let's just see
You grabbed
what,
me.
if he
You know,
really did do
I've got
anything.
things.
But after learning about the arrest, Shannon's sister contacts investigators and reveals a pattern from Shannon's past, one that raises questions about whether she's telling the truth.
I just wanted to say that someone noticed in her mugshot that there were scratches on her. And I wanted to tell the detectives that she has a history of and trying to blame other people. One of her baby daddies, for lack of a better term, she bragged about getting him locked up in Sarasota for like 8 months because she beat herself up and then called the cops and said he did it. I was thinking to myself, oh my God, she's going to sit there and try to say it was self-defense and he did that to her.
What happened next with Paul?
I look at him. I said, Paul, after everything I've done for you, clean your house, cook for you, give you baths, so you're just willing to have the sheriff just push me to the curb?
I mean, it's his home, though.
I said, what would you have done
if he don't want
to
you
my
there?
cats?
If he don't want you there, he don't want you there. It's
And
his
he
house.
goes, well, and it was obvious he would have killed them. Just the way he said it.
Right.
All right, so then what happened?
He's in his scooter, and he starts going, and I start following him. And he stops in his scooter, and he grabs his phone. And I'm like, what are you doing? Because he was going to call the cops again.
Is that me or I'm hearing it rewind? Like, am I hearing playback? Okay.
Because he was going to call the cops.
I thought something was playing out loud. I was like, what could that be?
And I went to grab it. And he's like, what are you doing? And he starts grabbing me. I guess I snapped.
Mind you, he's 76 years old.
I snapped.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
All right.
It just hit me. I snapped. I just did.
What?
Abuse.
Yeah.
Too much of it.
I get it.
I was in a mental hospital because I snapped. Years ago, it's all documented. All of it.
According to Shannon, when the confrontation turned physical,
Paul then grabbed onto Shannon's wrist, prompting her to cut his forearm with the knife.
she used the kitchen knife to cut him.
Where did she get the kitchen knife from? If they were outside and he was just riding around to get back to call somebody, what is she talking about? Where did that knife come from?
A little cut, a big cut, and you cut him.
No, he was bleeding a lot.
Okay. A lot? Like...
Yeah, it was a lot.
Her sister claims this wasn't the first time Shannon had used a knife during a confrontation.
I spoke to the boyfriend that just escaped from her. Like, he could have been the next victim, but his daughters were like, you need to get the hell out of there. Because he would wake up in the middle of the night and she would be standing over him with a butcher knife and saying she was going to kill him.
In this situation, fellas, is it right to give her the meanest fucking douche out of your sleep, my nigga? You have a butcher's knife and you're standing up, bro. Ain't that like a meat cleaver? A butcher's knife is like a meat cleaver, ain't it? Yo, she's coming to do damage. You got one of them big ass knives in my face. This ain't no little puny butter knife, no little slice your apples. Nah, okay, you gotta fucking. I'm about to chop some shit. I'm about to gash some shit. I'm about to hurt you. And you expect me to. Bro, he played it cool though. He saved his own life. He probably talked to her about that shit. Look how evil she is. Look at this evil ass face. This is a face of someone you don't want to trust. This is a face of someone who's been through 17 hair changes. Her hair is fried. This is a face of someone who wears black mascara around the eyeballs. Wakes up in the middle of the night with a meat cleaver to you, bro. In Florida. In Florida. That's all you need to know. Florida.
He literally hightailed it across the state of Florida to get away from her because his daughter lives on the other coast. He told me I was afraid she was going to slit my throat in my sleep.
Shannon insists the confrontation with Paul escalated into something she never expected.
I'm scared for my life, and I'm scared.
No. Now we have to see a butcher's knife. I'm getting it in my head. Butcher's knife. That's not a meat cleaver, is it? That's one of them big fat motherfuckers like I was saying. Damn near a machete. She was wielding a fucking machete towards this nigga's throat. Yeah, see. Sometimes it's...
For my cat's life.
If you need to
This man
defend yourself,
abuses
defend
me.
yourself, fellas.
It's not like I'm like, oh.
Women too. Not just... Come on, man.
Precious
Women deal with
today.
crazy ass niggas too. Get that Glock.
No one's claiming
Sleep under
that.
it with your... Sleep
But
it.
Shannon's ex-boyfriend.
Get that fucking gun. Make sure it's under your pillow. Don't let the bitch know. And then if a nigga was to ever stand over you in your sleep, ladies, and you feel overly threatened, he had a knife too. He say, I'm about to kill you, bitch. You cheating on me? Yo, up five. Up five. Take some kneecaps. Take some elbows. Immobilizing. Joe Swanson this nigga. Put some bullets in his spine, gang. Give him colonoscopy bag. Make him eat his own shit. Do something. Come on, man. Like the bitch from Eat My Pie, Eat My Chocolate Pie. That's what I do. I wake up later that day, cook this nigga a shit pie, and then probably eject this nigga with some Windex.
And describes a conversation he had with Shannon about
In
Paul
GTA,
that paints
though,
a
of course.
very
In
different
GTA,
picture.
He was on the phone with her on Sunday before this happened. She was telling him
It's a bit crazy.
that she was going to kill the guy before she killed him. And I'm just saying, because I think it's relevant, because if she's like saying, I'm going to go in there and kill him, and then she does it, that's premeditated in my book.
Shannon
W's
says
sister.
that after cutting Paul, she pushed him in
scared
his
to tell
scooter
the
to the
truth,
back of the
even on
house,
family, bro.
where she
That's how it's
placed
supposed
him
to
on
be.
the ground
Crazy
and
niggas
watched
gone.
him die. But before fleeing in his truck, she covered his body with the plastic tarp. When asked why, she offers an unexpected explanation.
What was up with the plastic? Everything else makes sense to me. I don't understand that part.
When you take care of somebody, tucking them in, does that make sense at all? I don't know.
Oh, that's
Can I ask you a
premeditated for
question?
sure.
It's kind of personal.
What the fuck?
How do you feel now that that happened?
He was not innocent. That's how I feel. He abused me. That's how I feel. Because a part of me was, I'm like, it was either me and my kitties or him. I'm serious. Now you both look at me like you hate me. We don't hate you.
Promise me don't hate you.
I'm not cold-hearted.
She's threatened so many people in her life. She is diabolical. You have no freaking clue.
According to court,
Ooh, that's a good...
She is...
That's good thumbnails right there. Let's go ahead and get that up off here. She is diabolical. Move the cam. Boom. Get a picture of her right next to the motherfucking... Get all 4 mugshots. This been crazy, gang. This been crazy, gang. So I try to tell y'all niggas what.
Diabolical.
You can't just let anybody in your house. Not no you a random caregiver at that. A random caregiver you just met off the street. Yo, if you don't get somebody licensed, you have a 2024 Tacoma. You obviously getting that IRS check, that Social Security, nigga. Give some check away. Give some check away, even if it ain't that much. At least make sure it's somebody under a decent company. Gang.
You have no freaking clue.
Holy
according to court
fuck.
documents, in March 2026, Shannon was charged with second-degree murder and grand theft of a motor vehicle. She pled not guilty to the charges. Shannon's public defender filed a motion requesting a competency examination, and a hearing is scheduled for
you're not
August
getting
6,
insanity.
2026, to determine whether she is fit to stand trial.
No, she's 100% fit. She gave you reasons on why she did it. Fuck a blackout.
She remains jailed without bond.
Oh, I can't stand that shit. That fucking plead for insanity. Just so you can live in a mental occupation with... Yo, gang, nigga, you killed him. You killed him cold blood. You said why you killed him. You said why you did that. And you fled this situation. You obviously know what you did. There's accountability in that, my nigga. You know what you did. You killed the man. Took his truck. You killed the man. Watched him bleed out. Wrapped him in plastic. Told the cops why you wrapped him in plastic. And you fled in this nigga's truck. Yeah, you're crazy, gang. You're a nutcase. Listen.
Watch our full videos as...
She's a nutcase, bro. There's nothing more to it. Good vids, EWU. Good vids.